Guys, we're continuing our tour of Fanimation, and as you can see, we're right here in front of the museum, and there are a number of different ways to enter the warehouse, but I've been entering generally through this door since it's closest to the museum. So we're going to go, if you thought the rest of Fanimation was cool, wait till you see the warehouse. First of all, this area over here is where Mario builds all the custom-made Fanimation fans. So all of the Americanas, all of the Bourbon Streets, all of that. And over there we're seeing the real-life Jansen operating the drill press. I don't know what he's working on, but it's got to be something cool, because he, I thought we'd see him over there by the loading docks, but he does a little bit of everything around here. We've seen him in a couple other videos. He's a hell of a guy, and he knows his fans, and he knows everything else. But this is a particularly cool area. Look at this, check this out. Look at all this wire in here. Any kind of tooling you could need. Here's a whole cabinet of capacitors and screws. Here's another, there's more capacitors down there. Here's a whole cabinet of, I don't even know, more capacitors, pull chains, and various different tooling. I've been using a lot of this to get stuff ready for the museum. If you go over here, there's even more treasures. Up there, by the way, is adjacent to the second floor of the museum. But if you go here, all different kinds of parts and things, and just anything you could need if you wanted to do anything with fans is right here. And then as you look around the warehouse, there's check this out. All these custom painted Enigmas here. Somebody's doing some testing on a Palisades. There's can arms in the warehouse. We're gonna have to talk to them about that. And I don't know, this is some random fan that Tom picked up because he thought it was cool. I don't know why it's sitting there. As you look all over and you just never know what you're gonna find. Because then you can turn the corner right here, and look at that. More antique stuff. Or you can go over here, and this is the, we did a video of this earlier, where all the fans are set out here, or at least a lot of them, for display and testing. This is the scrap. I've pulled plenty of stuff out of here to look for parts and screws and things that I've been using. All kinds of treasures in there. Parts. Tom's got more antique stuff. There's some old Casablanca belt drives. All these beautiful Fanimation products. More can arms. The Odin, that's what that's called. Here's the fan packing station for anything that needs to be packed here in house for any reason. They have anything you could possibly need. They make their own boxes. Got rolls and rolls of material. Now, I mentioned in the tour of the vintage section of the museum that I used an actual Fanimation down rod. This is where all the down rods are. If you need a down rod, there's a whole skid of controls somewhere. More down rods. There's the painting booth. Look at all these custom colored Enigmas being painted here. There's a red one there. I don't know if that's a custom color or not. I don't know enough about what they normally stock. And yeah, you can dig in this warehouse and find anything. And actually, the person who knows where everything is, we saw earlier in the video, and that was Jansen. We'll go find him again before we leave the warehouse. Warehouse has their own break area. Do these offices have fans in it? I bet they do. Let's take a look and see. Yep, there's a fan in that office. This office is dark, but you can see there's a Enigma in there. There's John Frampton, hard at work. We saw him earlier in the video, or possibly in the previous video. I think I mentioned that John Frampton has also been a huge asset to me while I've been here working. He does a little bit of everything for the company, you know. Everything from making fans to taking out trash. He makes sure it's taken care of. And let's go see if we can find anything else of interest over there where Jansen's working. He's back with the You making anything cool, Jansen?
Well, I got a picnic table that supposedly comes from Busch Stadium downtown.
Okay.
And it's a little rough, it's bent in a couple places, so I'm putting a few braces in it on the bottom of it. It's a huge picnic table. I think it's probably 12 foot long almost. But it's been sitting for years, and it's bent. So I'm going to put a couple pieces of angle iron on it.
That sounds like a pretty cool project, even though it's not fan related.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we do a lot of parties, have people over, and the picnic table we had was getting pretty rough, so I figured this ought to be plenty of seating for everybody.
Well, you got plenty of machinery here to get stuff together. Everything you could need.
Yeah, there's plenty of tools here.
Yeah, tell me about it. So is there anything you'd like to say to the various people that watch my videos that collect ceiling fans and love Fanimation?
Well, I can tell that Dan here is pretty passionate about ceiling fans. I got that right off the bat. That's cool.
Well, that means I fit right in here.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is a real cool place to work, too.
Yeah, everybody that I've talked to that work here loves it. So we just did a little quick tour of the warehouse, got to see some of the cool stuff in the warehouse, and I think I've covered just about everything in the building. I did the offices downstairs, the offices upstairs, and did the warehouse and the museums.
You gonna be here tomorrow?
I will definitely be here tomorrow. I heard they're having a party with food.
Yeah, you're gonna get to sit in on a celebration tomorrow.
Yeah, all they had to say was food, and I will be here. So, well, thank you, Jansen. Hey, and everybody that's watching, thank you so much for watching. If I get a chance to take some more videos, I will do that. Again, if you have the opportunity to come to Indiana, you need to visit Fanimation, you need to visit the Antique Fan Museum. When you come to Fanimation, you need to look up Tom Frampton, you need to look up Nathan Frampton, and you need to look up Jansen. So, thank you so much for watching.